Welcome to my winter 2026 first impressions video. Everything is aired an episode or two, and I feel ready to give some opinions on things because you should be watching a lot of things, and I think I want to share some recommendations on what you should be watching and the things that you should be watching, because I'm not watching anything I don't want to watch, really. That's where we're at. For starters, you should already be watching these. They're the best shows of the season. If you're not watching them already, I don't know what to tell you. You should already be on that, which is obviously JJK Season 2 and Frieren. They are the two most popular things. If you're not watching them already, odds are you're probably not going to, but you should be. The other addition to this list is Ikoku Nikki. If you are not watching, that is number one. It is above all of those. If you are not watching Ikoku Nikki, you are missing out on one of the greatest pieces of fiction ever created. It is in my top 10 manga of all time, and the adaptation, even if it is just serviceable, will be fantastic. For a new thing, if you don't need any pre-knowledge. It's not a season 2, it is season 1. Hop on it right now. You should already be watching this. It is fantastic. And the other thing is, well, Fate Strange Fake will be good. You should already be watching this. It's gonna look so pretty, even if the story is kind of a mess, which I don't know. I think I've read it like 3 separate times, but then I'll go months and months without doing it and I forget what happens. But on just a visual level, it's gonna be great. You should be watching it. And as far as that goes, I believe that's really everything I would say you absolutely need to be watching in terms of second seasons of things, which is really the, like, if you like this show, you will continue to like this show. But if you didn't, there's no reason for me to be like, you really gotta hop back on it, which is things like Oshinoko, which is if you like it, you'll continue to like it. Although in my opinion, we've passed the series Apex, but that's just me. The quality of it will be good regardless. So at the end of the day, just watch if you want to continue. If you didn't like it, don't. It's really not that deep. My Hero Academia Vigilantes, same thing. It's more of the same. If you liked it before, you'll still like it now. And that's about it for second seasons, at least that I'm caught up on. I'm still working on Jigoro Kuraku, so I haven't gotten to season 2 just yet. I'm told the animation looks a lot better than season 1, which is a good sign, I think. But, you know, if you're watching it, you'll probably like more of it. I haven't watched it, so I'm not going to give you an opinion on it. The will hits or it won't hit, which is really just the, if this is your vibe, you'll probably like it. If not, don't. Which I think is Shiboyagi, or I think that's how you say it, the like death games to earn a living, something like that. Which is aesthetically, it's very good, but it is also a death game premise, and that has been the large part of the episode. So if that's not your thing, you probably won't like it, but it looks really good. It's very distinct in its art style and direction and things that I think is really interesting, and has made me want to check out the source, but I'm also told that the source looks a lot different. Either way, it's hitting for me. I absolutely love it. Next on that queue would be, if I can find Mr. Tomo's B-side, which is just, I love a good shoujo romance, and the direction here, the storytelling, the characters, it's all just operating on its A game, and it clearly has already blown up because I guess it's selling out in numerous places, which is awesome, and I am glad it's getting popular and seeing people do it. Absolutely worth the recommend to watch, but if you're a narrow-minded individual who doesn't like shoujo romances, I'm sorry, but you should still watch this anyway because it's really good. The next one in the queue for things that might, maybe will hit, maybe not, hard to say, is probably in the next thing that it'll hit or it won't, is a similar vein to the romance series in the Clear Moonlit Dusk, I believe it's called, which is just more of the same. It's very good. The direction and adaptation is definitely a lot less standout than Tomon's B-side, but it's still pretty good. I've only read like 10 chapters of it, I think, but I enjoyed them all. I'm current with the adaptation. I'm having a great time. If you like it, you should watch it. And now we just start picking off the other things as I see them, which is Sentenced to be a Hero, which is pretty good. The first episode's really good. The second episode was good, but I can see it being the show that I'm not interested in, but I'm the most willing to let fall to the wayside as other shows above it. I see everything else above it here take more priority in watching. It's by no means bad. It's kind of just a inevitability when I watch a bunch of seasonals that there's 1 or 2 shows that I'm like, this is pretty good, and then it falls away to the wayside and I forget about it until I'm like, well, it's been 6 months and I forgot, and I don't really feel a desire to watch this anymore. Another one that I just found that will be on that you should be watching already is You and I Are Polar Opposites. Actually, no, I think that's my romance category, which is really just you should be watching all of these. They're all really good. They're all kind of doing different things. They're all romances, but they're very different types of romance, where you have the like idol and their fan, the aforementioned polar opposites, and then the prince and prince vibe of the last or two. Highly recommend all of them, but if I had to pick two, it's Timon and Polar Opposites. I've read all of Polar Opposites, and it's a fantastic. It's so funny and so fun, and they've really managed to capture that vibe with just everything out the adaptation so far. I think you should watch it. And now we've got all shows I'm watching. I am behind on Yosia. I did like what I was watching. The art style is really good, but it was one of those that it was solid, but I fell behind on. It just isn't core 2, so I've already fallen behind on it. But I did watch some, so I have to give credit where credit's due. And since this tier list has it, we're going to add the things that are not out yet, but will probably be good, which is the Yoshiwara in Flames movie. It's a peak arc. It's going to be a peak movie. I don't really need to tell you that. The Steel Ball Run, it's going to be good, I believe. Vocaloid adjacent one with a bunch of the big producers. The Kaguya one, which will be good. It looks so good. And at the time of writing, it will be out like the day after I record this. But it's going to be pretty good, I can already tell. And with Gundam Hathaway 2, that'll also be pretty good. The first one was pretty good from what I remember. And there will just be more of it. And there's probably more things in here that I missed. A bunch of this stuff is just stuff I'm not caught up on, or just didn't look interesting enough to check out at first, but I'm willing to tune into things. I kind of am just waiting for the vibes from the world around me to be like, hey, you gotta hop on this show, and then I will. Because basically this whole like first row is second seasons of things that second season and beyond, I guess, because there's like the final season of Golden Kamuy and Beastars and stuff like that I know will probably be good. I'm just very behind on. As I said, Shigokuraku I'm behind on. Then the movie for the Interesting Heart, I haven't seen that yet. The Fire Force season stuff, eventually I'll watch Fire Force. It's just not in the cards right now. Medalist, same thing. Eventually I'll get to this, but it's on Hulu, and the amount of ads on there annoys me. The new Trigun, I'm behind on the first one, but I've heard this one is getting a mixed reception so far, but it might be because we just got the wrong version, apparently. And then the Kaguya OVAs, which I just haven't watched yet because I just haven't gotten around to it. But that's all for winter 2026. I don't really have a ton more to say about these things because a good chunk of them are things I already liked. Where the standouts of this season, like JJK and Frieren for second seasons, are already massively popular. Like, I don't think there's much more I can add to say besides like JJK season 3 is going to be probably the best season of the show, and just even from frame 1 everything about it is fantastic, and Frieren is just more Frieren. Like, really the only standout that I can absolutely do, and I might even make a whole video on, is Ikoku Nikki, which I really think you should be watching just already. And if you can't find under Ikoku Nikki, it's Journal with Witch, but I think Ikoku Nikki is a cooler title because it's the one I read. It's the one I was reading it as. So yeah, in reality, things I think could fall off besides Sentence to Hero, Oshinoko I think I'll stick with, even though I've already read the whole thing and it kind of is on its slow and steady decline in quality in my opinion. But the anime looks good, and you know, maybe we'll get an anime original ending, because I guess that's what's happening with Kaguya-sama, so maybe it'll be different for this one. But that's all. Hope you enjoy your winter 2026. I know I am going to.